How did you meet my dad?
I met your dad through mutual friends. He was living with some friends of ours in Canada, in Windsor, and we used to go to visit them, and that's where I met him. He used to come over to see my brothers.
Yeah, right. Come over to see your brothers. Yeah.
Then he'd say, "Can Armina go to the show with me?" My mother was, "Yeah, sure, go."
Cute.
And we would go, and that's the way it started.
Good choice, Ma. Good choice.
I'm glad your children approve. I think Danny approves too.
Mm-hmm.
After you got married, you moved to Pallister, which is
Talk more about the
2
courting
blocks.
process.
about what?
About them dating and stuff.
Huh? About 2 blocks from Denver.
Yeah, there wasn't any.
There wasn't any whirlwind romance. They meet, go back and forth a few times, and then when
We
they
were
got
engaged for 2 years.
Yeah.
married, it's longer than Gene and I were. You're welcome to talk about your courtship.
There wasn't nothing really that much. I used to go to Windsor sometime. We'd go out for lunch, go to a movie, and then he'd put me on the bus and I'd go home. He didn't have a car. He had no car. I had no car. So all our romancing was done by buses.
And Daddy would take the ferry across to
Yeah,
the United
the
States.
ferry was in the thing. You're
There-
right.
Was
right.
the
There
tunnel
was-
built then? The
Pardon?
tunnel
No,
was
tunnel
built?
was built after.
Okay, so
No,
they
it
take
was
the ferry.
built.
I think it was being built. He
It was
remembers.
built in 1933 or 35,
Oh,
and we got married in
okay.
38. I don't remember, but it was...
Maybe when they first started courting, it wasn't finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
something
so.
like
I
that.
don't remember. But
All right,
that's-
so then you moved to Pallister after you got married, and it was one big house with how many families in it? And
It was a 4-family flat.
4-family flat.
4-family flat. There was 4 different families, and we had a very good relationship with everyone.
That was in the New Center area near the Fisher Building.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
now by John Lodge Freeway and Grand Boulevard area.
by Fort
When my
Hospital.
children needed shoes, I used to put them in the... No, Doris was older. We'd send Doris to school. Raymond and I would take the bus and go to see my mother in Highland Park. Then we'd come home just before Doris would come home from school. Then after a while, I'd put Raymond in the stroller. We'd go and do visiting in Grand Boulevard shops and things like that. That's where you learn all the nice shops.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And they're rebuilding that area now, 40 years later. Isn't that
it was
fun?
nice. It was a nice area. We have no problem with it. We lived there almost 10 years, I
Yeah.
think.